Hello, everybody. Rand here. Now, today's subject, you can tell by those pictures that precede this here video, is about Mel's Hamburger. That used to be located there on the corner of Palomars and Holt Avenue, there on the southeast corner, but now it's a tobacco store. At times I could close my eyes and I could see Mel's the way it used to be. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I gotta stop doing that. Whoa, tell ya, yeah, got one crazy imagination. But anyway, let me get back to Mel's here. Um, when I was growing up, I just used to live right there on Monterey Street between Eleanor and Palomars. There, the house is still there. Matter of fact, the people who bought the house own the business right next door, and you still can see my mom's flower pots on the front window there. And nobody lives there, but they're taking care of the house. It looks great. Right on. Thank you for that. But anyway, growing up, I used to go by Mel's Hamburger on my way up to Lincoln School every day, except for weekends. And so I'd see it there, on the way to school and stuff. And on Sundays, we'd go to church at St. Joseph's. Then after we come back to church, my dad and I would just walk up to Mel's, just a block up, and it was open then. And then he'd go there, and we'd get a couple of shakes. I'd get a vanilla shake, and I think he got a chocolate or strawberry shake. But anyway, yeah, that was really great. Those are really fond memories for me. But anyway, getting back to Mel's, let me see if I can touch some memories here for us older generations that remember growing up with Mel's. Now you remember the front of it. You had those two windows where you go up and order, and then you look at the menu just right up there, and then behind that was a guy that cooked the burgers. Yeah, and I could just smell those burgers cooking. The fries. Now the fries, if you look at that picture, it's all the way to the left at the end of the building. There's another window there. Now there you can order the fries just separately, or you can order a piece of apple pie that, well, along with the fries, it would sit up underneath those hot lamps, those red glowing. Remember those hot lamps that used to sit over there, and you could see the fries, just get nice and warm and crispy sitting in there, and then the pie, the apple pie. I just remember the apple pie. Maybe they had some other stuff, but that apple pie was really good. Hey. So anyway, that's what that window was all about. Now, if you go back to the main windows, where you order your hamburgers and stuff. Now you go all the way to the right, to the other end of the building. That's where you could order your ice cream there, and that's where my dad and I would stop and get our shakes. And it was just like Thrifties. You get like a nickel a scoop, 10 cents a scoop. They had all sorts of flavors of ice cream right there on that side of the building. And then one right outside that window, you could still see a pipe coming out of the wall. There used to be this drinking fountain. One of those electric cooling, old-fashioned drinking fountains. Man, you talk about cold water. After walking home from Lincoln School, I mean that was a trek for my age. I'm talking about like 8, 9 years old, 10 years old. I'll be walking back and forth to school. Then when I stopped there, I'd make sure I'd stop at that drinking fountain and just like get some really drink of cold water there, because I mean it was almost cold enough to you could almost feel your teeth crackle. But it was really good drinking water. So anyway, yeah. And another thing, come back from Lincoln School, sometimes my mom would wrap my milk money, and back then you get a loaf of bread and it used to come wrapped in wax paper. So she'd tear off a piece of that wax paper and wrap my nickel around it and stick it in my little coin pocket. So when I went for lunch, I have something to buy my milk with. But sometimes I wouldn't, buy my milk. I'd just kind of keep it, my nickel, because on the way home, either I would stop over at 31 Flavors and get me a scoop of ice cream there that used to be, where Don Hughes Chickens is. I think it was next door to Don Hughes, but I'm not sure. It's been so long ago. But anyway, I used to stop there, but usually I would stop over at Mel's because they had the same thing. You know, you go out the ice cream window and you can get your nickel or 10 cents or whatever scoops you wanted over there on that one window, you know, and boy, yeah, that sure brings back a lot of good memories about, you know, eating the hamburgers there. There's something about those hamburgers, you know, they weren't really outrageous or, you know, stacked up or double meats or anything like that. It was a Mel's hamburger, you know, and something about that sauce on it. It was, they made the hamburger, you know, I guess it was some kind of, you know, their own secret sauce of some sort. But yeah, that was really cool, you know. And then at night, I can remember around the building on the ledge, they used to have these lights that kind of weaved back and forth, and they would blink, dun dun, and then stop, and then they go dun dun dun, and then they go dun 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 dun, you know, kind of like dance a little bit, you know, around the edge of the outside of the building there. And then at night, you know, that was another story, you know, on the weekends, Friday nights, and Saturdays, you know, the cruising Holt Avenue. Uh, that's where everybody used to go, hang out, find out what was going on, where the parties were at. And we used to go over there and just kind of kick around and watch these guys, you know, and then with their hot rods and stuff. And sometimes they would park over there, what used to be Safeway Market, but now it's Pep Boys. And that big garage that's next door to Mel's that belongs to Pep Boys, you know, the garage that they have there, that wasn't ever there. So it was just a wall, a cement wall that separated that Safeway and Mel's there. So you could just like sit on the wall, park your car right there, and then sit on the wall and just check everybody out. So we were sitting there watching everybody cruise back and forth, and, you know, do burnouts and stuff. Just like in that one picture before this video shows a crowd of people sitting there. If I look hard enough, I might see myself in there. But yeah, and then we used to just walk down Holt Avenue, you know, and watch everybody cruise up and down and stuff and hollering at each other. Crazy stunts. But anyway, that's what I remember about Mel's. I mean, it was a great place to eat. The French fries are great. It's just unbelievable that it's a really shame that we lose places like that. Now, there's other restaurants that are not here anymore, and I'll get back sometime and talk about those. But really, I just want to get this going because I really, you know, the history with me and Mel's Hamburger goes back a long time, and fond memories for me, Mel's Hamburger. I'm sure maybe your first date, you went to Mel's and stuff, you know, that kind of thing, or like maybe you're one of the people who used to hang out there and meet chicks and find out where the parties are at. And maybe a lot of people used to go up to another place on Foothill. We used to call it the Big T, because actually there was a Big Red T out there. I think it was a thrifty mart of some sort. But we used to just call it the Big T. That was another place we used to go to hang out. And also later on in the 70s, it was on Gary Avenue. There was hangout with Taco Bell and McDonald's. And we used to hang out there in the back in the parking lot. Same thing, find out where the party's at. But anyway, like I said, I just want to talk about Mel's because, like I said, I got some fond memories about it. And like those other places, I'll get back with you and talk about those places that used to hang out back in the day. Also, Shakey's Pizza used to be there on North Gary and Laverne. That was another place we used to hang out also. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this little video. And like always, you take care, and you take care of those ones you love. Thank you. Thank you very much.